Hi, good morning, people. Good afternoon, good evening. Hope you're preparing for a good night from wherever you're logging in. I came back from Mombasa yesterday and I actually came in straight into a workshop. So, yes, I checked into a hotel for a 2-day workshop. So, I'm going to make this a 3-day vlog because I live in 3 days' time. Because I'm not going to be doing much, I'm going to be in workshops. And then there are going to be breaks. Maybe I'll take a walk in between because the hotel we're staying at is surrounded by residential places and shopping markets, and I think I have some relatives living nearby, so I might decide to take walks outside and then we'll walk together. My Mombasa trip was so lovely. It was so lovely. I've known the friend who hosted me, I've known her for over 40 years. Let me see. Yes, for over 40 years. We met when we were getting into secondary school. We must have been 14 or 15. Yeah, must have been 14 or 15. And we've kept in touch throughout. Our children are about the same age, and it's been a walk. It's been a walk, and so there's so much catching up. You know, we get busy with our lives, but we're at that age when being together regularly. I mean, and regularly might sometimes be once every three months, is so important for catching up, uplifting one another, encouraging one another, sharing things, laughing, exchanging news about family, because we know one another's families and other friends very well over the years because of the interaction. So how are you? I woke up early, but my body is feeling tired. I think it's from all the travel. My fitness has improved a bit. I'm not as lethargic as I was, and I've really been working. but I need to still cut more weight, and that's what I'm working on. I didn't check myself when I was on travel because I didn't need to. So, I mean, sometimes you need a break, and I'm not going to check myself when I'm in the hotel. No. I'll eat, yes, but I'm not going to be overly cautious about weight loss. I'll do that when I'm at home. Yeah, that's just what's going to happen. But otherwise, I'm fine, and I'm hoping you're all well. Thank you. We are still at 63 subscribers, but I can see the numbers have gone up of viewership, and I really appreciate. Of course, I've delayed so much again for posting the backlog of vlogs, videos that I hadn't done, but yeah, life is more important than some things, and sometimes I think I just haven't had the time. I think I've also had to catch up with my own life, and that was a priority. So I'm still going to do them. I'm still working on them. When they're ready, they'll be ready. I made promises that I couldn't keep, but that's just life. So for now, I'm going for breakfast. It's about 7 a.m. I don't like to get into conference rooms when I'm late. So, and I'm also going to meet up with with my colleagues whom I haven't met in a long time. And in this work, because it's a part of my activism, I am almost always with younger people, and it's such a pleasure working with younger people. They are so differently minded, they are positive, they are forward thinking. I like it. I like my work, and I like when I'm working with them, and they teach me a lot. I learn a lot from them, and they make the interaction just so much better because of their vivacity. They are so active, they are so dynamic. I love it. So let's go work, and let's see how the day goes. Karibuni. Oh, we've broken off for lunch, and trust you me, I'm feeling so sleepy. I've managed to stay on here for the morning session, but I think I should have taken a lot of coffee yesterday, but I'm going to have a lot of coffee after lunch and that should help to reduce, I don't know whether it's tiredness or just sleepiness from the journey. But it took us almost 10 hours to get to Nairobi on the road. So yeah, I'm just going to take a lot of coffee. So I'll talk to you later, but let me show you a beautiful flower. You know me and plant. That's beautiful. And like it looks, it just has a velvety touch. Yeah, nice. This is a creeper. So yeah, it's very beautiful. That's a very beautiful flower, but it's the only one, so I don't think it flowers very much. This is a hotel along Gong Road, and for very many years it's known for its landscaping with plants a lot. Very beautiful. I actually slept for about 20 minutes. I just took a nap. It was so necessary. And because I didn't want to spoil the bed, I put this for my feet and that for my head. Because the person who was making the room had just finished making the room. And I didn't want to make it dirty. I don't have any dust, but it's not worth it upsetting, making the sheets dirty, extra dirty. So I'm going back. I've been called. My coffee is ready, so I'm going to take that before I go back to the workshop. Then this has had me at least feel a bit rested and freshened up. So I'm going now for the afternoon session. The Walk of Fame, the Long Corridor Walk. It's a beautiful hotel. Yeah, some of these places we come to are really fancy and nice. And I love art. So if there's something I enjoy, it's viewing the art when I'm passing by. This one has this kind of art all through. When I was working and I was younger, I was so scared of glass elevators because I was working in a building where we were on the 17th floor. So I hated elevators that had glass. They'd just been introduced in the 90s and they were so scary. And for those of you who know some of the buildings which first came and they had completely glass elevators, I just got a phobia for them. But in a place like this, it's only up to like 5th floor. That's okay. But when you're going to really tall buildings, I can't cope. I just hate elevators as a whole, and a higher building all the worse if it's got glass and it's see-through to the outside. Hi, how are you? It's evening now. It's let me check the time. It's 5 o'clock. We finished our session and we just finished in good time. It was slated to end at 5 and we've just finished at 5. I had a nap over lunch, a short nap, and then I took a lot of coffee. I think that assisted me. And excuse me. And in the afternoon session, I kept taking a lot of water and lemon. In the afternoon session, I kept on taking a lot of water and lemon, and I think that has just helped me probably with digestion. I mean, after a journey, you never know what's affecting you. And I'm feeling much better now. So this is the first day. We still have tomorrow, and then Wednesday by noon we'll be out of here. And one realization that I had today is that sometimes I'm involved in work that in work that I take for granted, that because I'm called upon to do something and I go ahead and do it. I undertake work, but I think sometimes I downplay just how important, how vital it is to people's lives, because I'm that kind of person. I've been in advocacy for sexual minorities for such a long time, and it's become second nature to me that when I'm called upon to assist, to help, to participate in something, I don't think about it. I just do it. It's like my community work. It's second nature to me. There's somebody that needs help, I'll go there and I'll be in the front line in assisting. And today that realization came home to roost so much, because we were discussing the effects of some of the works that I've been involved in, and how they've shaped the community, how they've shaped the improvement of lives across the board, of the affected persons, of their families, of their environment. And I was like, oh wow, did I do that? Because in the past year I co-authored 3 different toolkits, and to me it was just something else in my line of duty to do. I mean, I'm not going to beat my chest and go about singing about I did this. My help was needed and I was present for it, and that is it. But now when I'm sitting with different sets of people and we are discussing the positive outcomes of what my work that I participated in has had on persons, how it has opened up opportunities in their lives that were not present before, I sit back and I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm glad I'm usually, it may not be always, I'm glad that I'm usually, more than often, I have been available when called upon to do stuff like this. I mean, I've not sat down and documented what it is that I've done in my advocacy work, but all I know is that whenever I've been called to do anything in line with advocacy, I've given more than I was called to do. I've always given my all and more than the call of duty demanded. And I'm proud of it. I'm proud of it when I see the results. And on days like today, it's brought home to me in a perspective that, yes, I expected was going to come, but when you hear it said, when you hear it being praised, oh, I get so moved, I get so touched knowing that I'm positively impacting so many lives. And for me, I think it is so automatic for me that when I'm going into spaces like this to do work that concerns advocacy, all I'm thinking is I'm calculating what else needs to be done. Like I'll be away from home and there's these other people that need my attention. And so I'll go and focus on this. And on my way back, I need to also do this. It is not so much of when I reach there, what else can I do? Because when I am in the presence, in the space, in the time, in the required discussion, in my participation is required, or my production is required, whatever is required of me, I am going to give myself 100%. And once that is done, that is done. I'll not have a second thought about it later on, maybe in reflection. Maybe I should have done this. No. I never have second thoughts about how my production is going to be, because it's going to be more than the 100% required. I'm not going to have regrets about it. And more often than not, I'm not going to have to refer to any book, to any notes, for me to get into an activity that is related to that previous activity I was in, which now needs a review or revision or anything. It's all up here. And again, that is because I'm giving of myself 100%. I'm fully immersed in what I'm doing, and I'm doing it with all the love and care and attention and thought of the impact it will have on the lives of people when I'm doing it. And so today I've come a bit to praise myself and to pat myself on the shoulder, because I don't underestimate the importance of what I'm doing, but I think I just underplay how valuable it is to people. And when it now comes again in my face, it's being a matter of praise and congratulation, and it's being taken in total awe by those who are learning of it and learning of what was involved. Then I'm like, oh yes, that was quite an undertaking. But at the time, no matter how difficult it was, Myself and the other persons that were present in making this undertaking, we did not think twice about it. All we thought is we have work to finish and to do it well to the best of our ability, and so help us God, may it go as it is intended. And so this is again a call to some of you who are sometimes called into spaces where the work you're doing is involving people's lives, is involving making decisions that will impact people's lives and will impact them positively. But it is dependent on the outcome of what you're doing. And sometimes the outcome of what you're doing is that the lives that are being impacted may be impacted in a less than perfect way, because of what you said, because of what you did, because of how you performed or failed to perform. So take care when you're dealing with people's lives. Always do the best you can, because you might be dealing with the lives of other people, assuming that you're not part and parcel of that group of persons, but tomorrow you could be, or your child could be, or your neighbor could be, or your friend could be, or your relative could be. So in all aspects, whenever you're dealing with people's lives, making decisions, participating in activities that are going to decide about changes, impacts that determine changes in their lives, let it be positive, let it be sung, let it be said that you participated in this and you did it so well that it has come to a good outcome. And so, yep, I'm just happy I did this. Because so many times people just wonder, you're just going to workshops, and sometimes some people think, oh, there might be not something much, it's just discussions and all. Yeah, these discussions have lead to impactful decision making, and they decide and they influence policy change, and they influence so many other changes in society, decisions and activities and influences that matter to somebody who does not know you, who may be so far away from you, who may be so helpless. And how good is it if your action, the positivity and the self-giving and the care and the determination of your input is so good and so well done that it leads to somebody's life being improved upon. So I still have a hangover, I think, from all the travel and everything. And I did a lot of vlogging also when I was in Mombasa. And I have pending vlogs of backlogs that were not done. And I might have overpromised as to what I could do. And then I have this work at hand. So I'm going to do some editing now of my latest visit that was to Mombasa. I'm going to do it simultaneously with this one. And I'm going to leave the backlog to be done again when all this is done, because I can do only so much. And yep, you'll be working with me as I do this and as I prepare for other changes also that are coming into my life in a very short while. I'll just keep on promising you, but you'll see them when you see them. I'm preparing to have a quiet evening. I really need my rest. Like, I really, really need to rest. I'm not going to go out for dinner. I had such a heavy breakfast and such a heavy lunch. Oh my God, the food here is so good. And truth be told, I think I just overdid it with my breakfast and with my lunch. And that's why I've had a lot of water and lemon all afternoon and very heavy coffee. I need to up my digestion. And then I can see in the room they provide tea, coffee, and a lot of water. So I'm not a coffee taker, but this time I think I'm going to be having a lot of coffee because I need to stay up a bit late editing. But before I do that, I'm going to give myself a nap of about an hour. I'll just set the timer on so that in the evening I can then just rest and then start my editing. So this is day 1 of activities I have tomorrow and then the day after. So this is going to be a separate vlog, but it's going to be all the 3 days combined in one. I had thought I might go out for a walk, but the walk from here to the conference room where we're having the workshop and back again is a good distance. So in between, taking a break at lunchtime. I think that will suffice for today. And then I'm going to do some jogging. I am going to do some jogging on the spot. I'm going to do some body exercises. That's one thing that I've taken up that I'm doing every day. And that's to help because I'm not working a lot. And yeah, so that by the time I sleep, my metabolism is heightened a bit more. And I'm on the road to losing some weight. I hope so. I should get to 70 kg or 68 kg before January. That's my target. That's my target. So I'm really going to be working on it. So for now, it's ciao until I guess tomorrow morning. Yeah, I'll talk to you tomorrow morning when I'm getting up and when I'm going to work to show you how the day is. So this is what I wore today. It's just a dress, and then I wore it with pumps. Some of you don't know what pumps are. I wore it with an official shoe. Yeah. So tomorrow I'll be in pants. Yeah, tomorrow I'll be. When I traveled to Mombasa, I had carried some official clothes just in case we were going out to dinner. But since we were going to informal places, I just put on tights. I mean, I was very informal because the places we went allowed for that. But I always take caution to carry at least 2 official outfits in case we have to. So I have enough clothing without having to have gone back home again to stay on for the workshop and be able to change in the evening. So thank you for staying on the channel. Please remember to like and to subscribe and increase the numbers. You're still on the road to 1,000, and I appreciate you all, my viewers, and also any of you who are subscribers, even if you haven't subscribed but you're viewing. I appreciate it and I thank you very much. This is the walkway to where we are having breakfast. You see, it's all lined up with plants and flowers. I find this so refreshing, so beautiful. On this other side, they also have what's this? Bamboo. Bamboo shoots. Bamboo looks very beautiful for landscaping, and this one is used as a screen. Hi, it's lunchtime, and I came to rest and to just do some editing while I'm resting. And then I think there's something of Ethiopians happening because there's such loud music. But when I peep, I think there's an Ethiopian house next to the hotel. Then, oh my goodness, in content creation, especially for YouTube, when you delay to post, the music wants to start. When you delay to post, your average numbers per month go down. Let me stop because of the music. Yes, so I was saying that, I've asked, they're not Ethiopians, they're Sudanese, but their music sounds strange. It's not music I've heard. But apparently what happens with YouTube is that when you reduce your posting, the average views reduce per day because I guess most of you want to watch new content. And so, oh my God, the number of views is going down, and I think this is because of the delayed videos. So I'm going to rush and make sure I produce something for you, and I'm feeling guilty because I'm tripping on myself. I'm not wronging anybody. I've wronged myself, and I'm feeling so guilty because I need those numbers so hard. So thank God I had decided to do this 3-day video combined in one, and together with the one for traveling to Mombasa, which I've been working on throughout every night, and even when I'm awake and I'm not very busy in between the workshop. So yeah, but going forward, this is something for me to learn, and this gives me impetus to do motivation to rush the other videos which I haven't done yet. I've finished the pending ones. So I need to rush back to the conference room. I took a rest. I'm feeling fresh, and we are completing today. We've progressed very well according to schedule, and I'm glad for that. So see you people later in the evening. Yeah. This is evening, so we've just completed our session. I'll be checking out tomorrow. We've said our goodbyes. Some people are leaving today. Those who were not resident
We've said our goodbyes to them. It's been such a successful workshop. Everybody put out their best. It wasn't about, there were no time wasters, there wasn't unnecessary interruption. The thing that I like about workshops, when everybody's so positive minded, and it's also been a closure to a project that we've concentrated and worked on for 2 years. So I'm very glad, I'm very proud to have participated in it to completion, to have worked with people who are so amicable, people who are so committed to what they do and giving in their best. And I'm glad it was reciprocated, the organization and also with the participants. So I decided to do the video outside today because the weather is so, um, you can see it's cloudy, but it's not cold. It's very fine weather. I'll be leaving tomorrow and then I'll be going home. I haven't been home for several days, so I'm praying for the best. I thought I'd be having my little king to come back home again, but the mom said it was not possible. So yeah, I'm going to be with you. Like I said earlier, the viewership has dropped, but not that it has dropped, only that the average with views. The more I produce new content, the more new views I have, the more all of you are watching. But when I have old content, then there are less new people watching. Even you are watching less new content. So that has dropped down, and it's all my fault. I'm very apologetic about that, but at the same time, I'm also sorry for myself. So I'm going to work that out. There was, there still is, I think, a function around here. So I don't want the music to start. So that's why I've kind of rushed this, and I don't want to shoot in the room again. So what I'll do is that I'll talk to you tomorrow, but I'm going to decide if I can post this today, because then I can finish the other vlog overnight. This has been successful. I don't need to show myself living here. Thank you so much for staying on the channel. Please remember to like and to subscribe. Walk with me in my journey. In events like this, I cannot show you faces of the people I am with. Some of you might guess where I am, but I'm not going to name names of institutions, of hotels, of establishments that I go to, unless I have a very definite purpose as to why I should mention. Either I'm getting paid for it, or I owe somebody, and it's a favor, or it's a personal affiliation, and so I feel the need to mention it. So yeah, this is Kwaheri. This is nice evening. This is have a good day. This is have a good night from wherever you're watching. This is a very big thank you for continuing to support me, and to say that please keep on in the channel, and let's see you in the next one. Be blessed, and I appreciate you all very much.
Uh, Good morning, people. It's morning here. It's 8:14. I'm going to meet my colleagues for breakfast. Oh, I've been up most of the night editing, but I'm fine. How are you, wherever you are? So I've decided that I'm going to check out now. When I go for breakfast, rather than go for breakfast then come up again, I'm just going to go with my luggage, because normally you can leave it at the reception. Then check myself out after breakfast and just leave. Yeah, so that I can have an early start. The weather is still a bit dreary. Yeah, there are trees at my hotel room level, so I can see birds. That gives me a very homely feel. It's been so nice. I've had a good rest, even as I'm tired because of editing and because of other stuff. It's been such a good a change is as good as a rest. And for me, the almost 1 week plus several days I've been away from home has been like a rest. Yes, it's been a marathon, but it has been quite a rest. I thank you for working with me. We are doing well, and I thank you all. I want to give you all a big thank you from the bottom of my heart for continuing to stay on my channel, for supporting me. For those of you who are new subscribers, asanteni, asanteni, asanteni sana. I am really, really appreciative of this, and hats off to you. I appreciate. So I'll be seeing you again. I think I'm going to be posting my trip to Mombasa almost simultaneously with this. But does it hurt? No, it doesn't. We want those views, right? And you also want new content from me, correct? Yes. So it's not painful to do that. I'll do that, and I'm not going to vlog again, I think, until I get home I will on the way, but I don't want to have random vlogs of just on the way. I'll need to start something new and fresh. Unless something new exciting happens when I'm on the way, the camera is always ready to shutter. So thank you very much again. This is going to be a luta from the retreat, from the workshop, and looking forward to going on my next adventure with you again. But even when we are home, I told you it's ordinary but different. So we are going to keep on doing some different things, some ordinary things but exciting things. Be blessed and toodles. So I'm done and I'm on my way out. I've said my goodbyes and later for you people too. Ciao.